the general idea is that the nausea is appalling, you know, the vomiting and the sickness you get with it. It used to be like that, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago maybe. But in this time they've developed these unbelievable drugs that have cut that out completely. I don't sort of blow half-hearted. I'm a powerful player. There's no holding back. You know, it's 100% concerts over the 3 days. It's a guy called Bob Bernard, who's a very famous Australian trumpet player, and he runs a jazz party, what they call an annual jazz party, for 3 days. And he gets a few guys over from the United States, and my wife Jeannie and Anne and myself go over from here. We've done about 10 years in a row now, and it's a good, nice atmosphere. Is that on? Oh, it's on now. Good, thanks. I need all the help I can get. It's wonderful to be back here in this lovely jazz club, and it's lovely to see all you dear people out there, a lot of friends, and we'll shortly be taking off for another trip back to Europe. I don't know if my doctor is in. He's coming in this afternoon to keep a beady eye on me, I think. He says that one more treatment and I can go. So we're doing some 40-odd concerts back in all across Europe. What else will I do with myself otherwise? During this time, I was shortly about towards the end of July doing the Edinburgh Festival. I think the will to want to go on anyhow has a lot to do with it as well. That's why I'd like to hope that someone watches what we're doing now and sees, well, if he's done it, I can do it as well. But you know, I want another 10 years anyhow. You know, I'm not ready to go anywhere yet, and I've got a lot more playing to do. Again, some people say, well, why don't you don't need to go on working like this anymore, you know, this must be hard going. But I couldn't do that. No, I can't do that, you know. It'd be unthinkable not to. That's what makes me tick. That's really what I'm about. I'm as keen now as playing that thing as I was when I was 15, 16. You know, it's a sort of way of life. Take that away and I might as well give them a dinner pail in now. Okay, what we're doing here is showing you how simple and painless the chemotherapy is. The old-fashioned conception of it, which I also had up to a year ago, was it was very painful and very horrible to go through. But I'm having it right now, and there's absolutely no feeling of any discomfort at all. I shall have about 5 hours of this while it's being put into me. Then they'll unhook me and I'll just get in my car and drive back home. And if it happens to me, it could happen to you as well. Because 12 months ago I was given 2 months to live, and I'm all ready to go back to Europe now and do 4 months of hard blowing my saxophone on a concert tour, which I did last year. I did 3 months last year, after about 3 months of chemo. And this was a chap was given 2 months to live a year ago. So it's if any of you are at death's store and desperate, try to sort out. And Dr. Andrew Dean here at St John of God Hospital is a genius doctor who saved my life. He refuses to take credit for it, but he's a wonderful doctor. all you need to do is get hold of a doctor like Dr. Dean and get some good chemo treatment, and then have the will to want to hang about a bit longer, because I don't want to live. I don't want to go anywhere. I want to last for another 10 years anyhow. So good luck to you all. Yes, they say it must knock you about a lot, you know. That's a general conception of what chemo does to you. And in my case, I have to say that it doesn't do anything of the kind, you know. I'm quite perky with it all, and sometimes I get a bit sleepy for an hour or two. That's all. Well, I probably am anyhow, that's right, yeah. Yeah. I'm 80 coming up 40 actually.
Mm-hmm.